Urgent Birds fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest birds news. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Eagles, Eagles. Who could the Eagles draft to replace Lane Johnson? As the defending Super Bowl champions look to maintain their dominance in the trenches, the Philadelphia Eagles have scheduled a top 30 pre-draft visit with Oregon offensive tackle Josh Conerly Jr., signaling their interest in the talented lineman as a potential first-round selection. The Eagles, who currently hold the 32nd overall pick in the upcoming NFL Draft, are known for building through the offensive and defensive lines. With the initial wave of free agency complete and no big money deals handed out, Philadelphia appears poised to focus on rebuilding through the draft over the next 2 years. Conerly Jr., who doesn't turn 22 until November, has an intriguing athletic background. The Seattle native began his football career as a running back before transitioning to offensive tackle during his sophomore year. This athletic versatility makes him an ideal fit for Philadelphia's scheme and a potential successor to veteran tackle Lane Johnson, who recently secured his future with the team through a contract extension that will keep him in Philadelphia through 2027. The extension for Johnson solidifies the right tackle position for the near future, but at 34 years old, the Eagles are wisely looking ahead for his eventual replacement. Johnson's continued presence would provide the perfect mentorship opportunity for a talented young tackle like Conerly Jr. to develop properly before taking over the starting role. During his 3 seasons at Oregon, Conerly Jr. played in 41 games and established himself as a 2-year starter. He accumulated 1,181 snaps at left tackle and earned a respectable 78.0 overall grade from Pro Football Focus for the 2024 season. The talented tackle prospect is in high demand, with multiple teams scheduling pre-draft visits, including the Houston Texans, Washington Commanders, Cincinnati Bengals, Atlanta Falcons, New Orleans Saints, and Chicago Bears. Conerly also met formally with a dozen teams at the NFL Combine, including the New York Jets, Tennessee Titans, New England Patriots, Las Vegas Raiders, and San Francisco 49ers. As the Eagles prepare for the draft at the end of April with 8 selections in hand, securing Conerly could represent a significant investment in their offensive line's future, continuing their philosophy of building a championship roster from the trenches out. Pausing this news just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest Eagles Nation news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. Welcome to Philadelphia. Get to know. Avery Williams return specialist Avery Williams officially signed his 1-year contract at the NovaCare complex on Thursday. The 26-year-old led the NFL in punt returns in 2022, averaging 16, 2 yards per return. He's averaged 22, 4 yards per kickoff return, and 10, 9 yards per punt return. The former 5th-round pick of the Atlanta Falcons in 2021 was drafted as a cornerback, but was moved to running back in his 2nd season. Williams sat down with Philadelphia Eagles. Calm for a quick QA after putting pen to paper, Liam Wixer. What are you looking forward to most about playing for the Eagles? Avery Williams. I'm excited. Obviously, the fact that the Eagles just went to the Super Bowl is impressive. But I still have that hunger to add to that. I wasn't a part of this team last year, so my goal is still to win a Super Bowl. And the guys that are already here, they won a Super Bowl, and their goal is to win a Super Bowl as well. So I'm extremely motivated and extremely excited and grateful to be here and call myself Eagle now. LW. What has your journey been like to get to this point in the NFL? AW out of high school, I only had 2 opportunities for college. I ended up walking on at Boise State and had an amazing time there and had a great career. And one thing led to the next into getting drafted by the Falcons. Played my whole rookie contract and it was time to move on. All love to those guys, but I'm excited. I'm excited to be here and with the Eagles. And the thing I'm most excited about is just the high character of people that I've met in this building already. I love being surrounded by great culture and great people. What do you love most about football? What motivates you to keep playing? AW literally just the game. When you get out there on the field, probably the most special thing about this sport is making your teammates and your coaches happy. The most rewarding thing is having a teammate, slap you on the helmet or a coach slap you on the helmet and say, "Good job." That's the best compliment you can get in this game. So that's definitely what motivates me. LW. What do you like to do off the field outside of football? AW. I'm pretty boring, man. I stick to movies and chilling at the house and watching sports. That's really about it. LW. Do you have a favorite movie? AW1 I've always said is Ratatouille. It's always a banger for me. Other than that, probably Avengers Infinity War. Definitely into all the Marvel stuff. Infinity War was just unreal. LW, do you like kick returning or punt returning better? AW, I love them both. Special teams and returning especially has always been my true passion of the game. But you can get someone that just is really detailed, consistent, and always works hard. I'm putting my heart on the table. Eagles retaining key free agent listed as one of the best moves of offseason. Howie Roseman wasn't going to let him slip away. The Philadelphia Eagles were applauded by Jeffrey Chadiha of NFL.com for retaining star linebacker Zach Bond on a new 3-year deal worth $51 million. In Chadihah's list of the 10 best moves of the NFL offseason so far, the Eagles resigning Bond came in at no. 8. The Chicago Bears hiring Ben Johnson as head coach topped the list, while the Cincinnati Bengals signing star wide receivers Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to extensions came in at number 2. Eagles applauded for keeping Zach Bond in Philadelphia. Here's some of what was written about Bond staying in Philadelphia has never been crazy about paying big money to off-ball linebackers, which tells you how important Bond is to this team's success. In giving Bond a 3-year, $51 million deal with $34 million guaranteed, General Manager Howie Roseman sent the message that he's once again not afraid to break trends. He could have found a nice market in free agency, but it's hard to walk away from a team that made your career. Bond saw the value in staying put, and Roseman made that decision an easy one. Bond, a Defensive Player of the Year award finalist in 2024, would have had several suitors on the open market, but he never wanted to leave Philly after the success he experienced during his first season in an Eagles uniform. "I really actually didn't want to leave," Bond said. "What we built here, the culture here, and honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I was just a piece of the puzzle that was put into a great culture already established. The people that work here, the system is in place. Everything I felt here this past year just felt right for me and my family as well." The Eagles lost a plethora of key contributors from the team that won the Super Bowl less than 2 months ago, but bringing Bond back was a priority. He helped to set the tone for the defense throughout the championship run, and he consistently found a way to make big plays for Philly, including an interception in the Super Bowl. Bond already cemented himself as one of the best free agent additions in franchise history. Now he'll get to continue to add to his Eagles legacy over the next 3 seasons by building off of the momentum he established during his first season in Philly. "I felt that towards the end of the season that I was playing so confidently that I knew I was going to make a play," Bond said. "I couldn't tell you what it was going to be or when or where. And I'm excited to build off of that confidence and continue to find myself in this scheme." And now, Birds fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for Birds. He'll be back any moment with more Eagles. Nation News, fly, Eagles, fly.